My fan belt is secure and in place. There is no abrasions, bulges, or cuts on my fan belt, and there is no more than 3/4 of an inch of play. Do you know what's stopping you from doing that one thing you've always wanted to do? You don't, because it doesn't exist. This is Josh Bauer, and no, it really doesn't exist. This podcast episode is going to be extremely redundant and repetitive. I will be repeating myself over and over and over, but the point of it is essentially going to be memorization. So if you are interested in becoming a tractor trailer driver and you are looking to obtain your CDL, this is something you're going to need to know. And I guess things like this exist on YouTube that you can find and look up. But this right here is what got me to pass my road test, which includes a pre-trip inspection. You're going to have to be able to basically recite by memory all the different components of a tractor trailer. At least in New York State, that's how it's done. I'm sure it might be done a little differently in other states, but pre-trip inspections are universal across the entire country. So what changes isn't going to be the information in this audio, but rather how comprehensively you're actually tested on your knowledge of it. Maybe that varies state to state, but all the components of the truck are going to basically be the same. So, what is in this episode is going to serve you regardless of what state you're in. Honestly, probably even all over the world, basically all the components are going to be the same of a tractor trailer. So with that said, I'm going to be covering the in-cab inspection, which is basically the inside of the truck. And then, at least in New York, they're going to test you on either the front part of the truck, which includes under the hood, or they're going to test you on the center part of it, which is basically the tractor, everything about the tractor except for under the hood. And that's going to be called Section B. Section A would be everything under the hood. And then Section C would be the trailer itself. So they're going to test you on the in-cab inspection. You're going to have to be able to recite all these different components and everything. And then they're going to test you on either A, B, or C, one of those three. So without further ado, I'm going to start my inspection recitation. So we have 5 categories that we are going to go over for our pre-trip inspection, specifically our in-cab pre-trip inspection. Category 1, safety equipment. Category 2, start. Category 3, brakes. Category 4, windows and lights. Category 5, dash and steering. Let's go over those again. Safety equipment, start, brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. Safety equipment, start, brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. Safety equipment, start, brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. SSBWD. S, safety equipment. S, start. B, brakes. W, windows and lights. D, dash and steering. Safety first, and then you start it up, you test out the brakes, and then you do the 2 typical parts, which is windows and lights, and then dash and steering. You got the safety equipment, then you start it, test the brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. One more time. Safety equipment, start, brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. You can really separate this out into 3 different sections. First section you have just go over the safety equipment, right? You got the all the safety stuff, and then you just start up the truck. That's number 1, and then you test the brakes. That's number 2, and then you do all the static objects and so forth, which are going to be the windows and lights, and then the dash and steering. Safety equipment, start, brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. Safety equipment, start. Brakes, windows and lights, dash and steering. Okay. Now we're going to go over the subcategories of each one. So safety equipment. I used I'm not going to say full sentences. I'm just going to use bullet points. 3-point contact, seatbelt, fire extinguisher, safety triangles, no fuses, floor clear of debris. Under start, clutch, neutral, all brakes. Turn key on, watch needles, start engine. For brakes, test trailer brake, test parking brake, test service brake, 5 miles per hour or 50 feet. Neutral and engage brakes, rev until sneeze. First gear, release brakes, engine off, key on. Test 60-second brake push, 4 psi. Pump till warning and auto brake engage, 60 then 20 to 40. Under windows and lights, mirrors, windows, wipers, dash lights, standard lights, high beams, blinkers, and 4-ways. Easy stuff. Under dash and steering, all the gauges, defroster, steering wheel, and horns. One more time. Safety equipment, 3-point contact, seatbelt, fire extinguisher, safety triangles, no fuses, floor clear of debris. Start, clutch, neutral, brakes, turn key on, watch needles, start engine. Sorry, did I say that was under brakes? That was under start. I hope I said that was under start. Brakes, test trailer brake, test parking brake, test service brake, which is going to be 5 miles per hour or 50 feet. Neutral and engage brakes, rev until sneeze, which is going to be 1400 RPM. First gear, release brakes, engine off, key on. Test 60-second brake push, 4 psi. Pump till warning and auto brake engage, 60 then 20 to 40. Windows and lights, mirrors, windows, wipers, dash lights, standard lights, high beams, blinkers, 4-ways. Dash and steering, gauges, defroster, steering wheel, horns. Now I'm going to go through this and say all the sentences that would correspond to these bullet points. Number 1, safety equipment. I used 3-point contact in getting into the truck. My seatbelt is securely fastened, and there are no abrasions or cuts in my seatbelt. The fire extinguisher is present and is completely filled and ready for use. The arrow indicator is in the green, indicating that it is full. My safety triangles are present and ready for use. There are no fuses in the truck because the truck is equipped with circuit breakers, and the floor is clear of any and all debris. I'm now going to use my safety start to start the vehicle. I am going to push in the clutch, put the transmission in neutral, and apply all the brakes. I'm going to turn the key on, watch the needles, and now I'm going to start the engine. That was my start. Now for brakes. I am going to test the trailer brake by pushing in the tractor brake so that the trailer brake remains on. I am going to then push in the gas pedal and watch the truck go forward a little bit and make sure that there is some resistance. I'm now going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to test the parking brake. So I am going to pull the parking brake and push in the trailer brake so that the parking brake, the yellow one, is on, right, is engaged, and the trailer brake is released, so it's off. And I'm now going to pull forward a little bit and test the parking brake. And now I'm going to do my service brake test, which is the 5 mile an hour or 50 foot. When I do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the truck and move it, whichever is less, either 5 miles per hour or 50 feet. And I'm going to then somewhat intensely, but not too harshly, apply the service brakes, which is a brake pedal, and come to a complete stop. And then I'm going to put the truck transmission into neutral and engage all the brakes, and I'm going to rev the gas pedal at around 1400 RPMs until I hear a sneeze. After I do that, I am going to put the truck into first gear, release all the brakes, so push them in, right? Turn the engine off and turn the key back on. Don't start it, but just put it in the on position. And then I'm going to push the brakes in. This is my 60-second brake push test. I'm going to push my brakes in for 60 seconds. And it says 4 psi there. I'm not sure what that is, honestly, but I think maybe it means that the air level should not decrease by more than 4 psi. Now, after that's done, assuming that that is successful, I'm going to pump the brakes until the warning is engaged, the beeping and everything, and the lights. And then I'm going to keep pumping it. By the way, the lights and stuff should come on at around 60 psi. And then I'm going to keep pumping the brakes until, and I mean obviously the service brakes, until the parking and trailer brakes automatically apply. And that should happen at around 20 to 40 psi. Now, after I do that, we've basically tested all our brakes and we're good. And I am going to then inspect the inside of the cab, which is going to be like the third portion. So this is going to be category 4, windows and lights, and this is going to be category 5, dash and steering. So first thing I'm going to refer to is my mirrors. Okay, all my mirrors are in good condition. There are no cracks, and the mirrors are properly adjusted for me to see through them, and I have no blind spots. My windows are all in good condition, and there are no cracks or other damage to my windows or my windshield. My wipers are in good working condition, and there is enough rubber on the wipers to properly clean the windshield. And my water is coming out. My cleaners is coming out of the wipers. My dash lights, they all turned on when I first started the truck, and there are no dash lights that are not functional. My lights are in good condition, and indicators are working. My high beams are working. My signal indicators, my blinkers are functional, and my four-ways are functional. And all my gauges are intact. My water temperature is intact, and water temperature is around 150 degrees Fahrenheit. My oil pressure gauge is intact and functioning, and my oil pressure is at around 60 psi. My tachometer, RPMs, is working. You can see right there my RPMs are at about 400 rotations per minute. My speedometer is functional and was tested to be functional when we did the 50-foot brake test. My DEF fluid, we have enough DEF fluid, and the DEF fluid gauge is functional. DEF levels is at about 50%. My fuel gauge is functional, and we have enough fuel for the trip. My air gauges, my air pressure gauges are functional. Parking brakes are at about 75 psi currently, and my trailer brakes are at about 80 psi. My defroster is functional. Heater is working. Air conditioning is working. And my steering wheel is functional. There's not more than 1 inch of play. And my city horn is functional, and my country horn is also functional. Okay, so this is going to be my inspection for Class A, which is going to be like the motor and the engine and everything, the front. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in a cab. Now let's say that the driver just told me, the instructor just told me we're going to be doing Class A. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them if they're going to help me with the lights. If they say yes, then I'm going to turn on the key to the on position and turn on my all my lights and stuff. Now, if they say no, I'm just going to leave. So now I'm opening the driver's side door. I'm about to go outside to do the inspection. So I'm now outside, standing in front of the truck. The hood is still down. I'm going to now start my inspection. My fairings are in good condition. with no damage to my fairings. My marker lights are all in good condition and are functional. They're all lit up. My window is in good condition with no cracks. My hood is in excellent aesthetic condition. No dents or cracks or anything like that. My grill is in good condition with nothing stuck in my grill. No cracks, no other damage. My bumper is in good condition. It is secure. No dents, cracks, anything of that nature. My license plate, my inspection sticker, and my registration sticker are all present and up to date. My mirror brackets are secure, and both of my mirrors are present with no cracks or other damage. My headlights are working. My shields here are all present with no dirt or debris and no cracks. My headlights are working. My high beams are working. My blinkers are working, and my reflectors are also working. I'm now going to open the hood. Starting on the passenger side, I'm going to undo the latch from the hood. Now I'm going to move over to the driver's side, undo the latch on this side of the hood. Now I'm going to move to the front, and I'm going to pull open the hood with one hand because I'm holding the phone with my right hand. Some impressive fucking strength right there. Okay. So first I'm going to cover the driver's side of the engine, and then I'm going to cover the fifth wheel, and then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to cover the passenger side of the engine. EFO random tire. My engine is secure and functional in good condition. My air filter is secure with no welds, dents, or cracks. My radiator is secure, no welds, dents, or cracks. My radiator support arm is connected by hardware on both sides with no welds, dents, or cracks, or improper bends. My fan housing is in excellent condition, no welds, dents, or cracks, or other damage. My fan blades are all present and secure, no missing fan blades. My fan belt is secure and in place. There is no abrasions, bulges, or cuts on my fan belt, and there is no more than 3/4 of an inch of play on my fan belt. My fuel filter is secure with no welds, dents, or cracks, no leaks. The cap is present and secure on my fuel filter. The hoses on my fuel filter are secure with no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, or other damage. My air dryer is secure with no welds, dents, or cracks. My air intake hose is secured by the hardware on both sides here, and there is no abrasions, bulges, or cuts in my air intake. My fuel filler is in good condition, and the cap is secure on my oil filler. My oil check stick is secure and present with no damage. My coolant reservoir is secure. No cracks or other damage. My coolant is filled to the proper level, as is my oil, by the way. And the caps on my coolant reservoir are present and secure. My frame is in good condition. No improper bends, no welds, dents, or cracks. My leaf springs have no damage, no welds, dents, or cracks, as is the case with my leaf shackles on both sides of my leaf spring and my U-bolts. They're all in good condition, no welds, dents, or cracks, or other damage. My shock absorber is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My pitman arm, as well as my drag link, are both in good condition, no welds, dents, or cracks, or other damage. They are both secured by the castle nuts, and the cotter pin is in place. My steering gearbox is in place. It is secured with no welds, dents, or cracks. My steering column is secured by the steering knuckles on both sides, all of which are in excellent condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My airlines are in good condition. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and they are properly secured to their destinations. My light housing is secured with no damage. My hood support arm is secured with no damage. My brake chambers are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My brake shoes have enough rubber on them to be effective. My brake shoes and brake drums are both in excellent condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My tires are in excellent condition. There's no damage to my tires. The tread depth is at least 4/32 of an inch deep. The tires are inflated to approximately 110 psi, and there are no abrasions, bulges, or cuts in my tire. My wheel is in good condition with no dents or welds or cracks. All my lug nuts are present, and I'm now checking to make sure that all my lug nuts are secure. None of my lug nuts have any welds, dents, or cracks. My wheel hub is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks, and it is properly secured by all the bolts which are present. My cap here is secure and present. My valve stem is present and secure, and no damage to my valve stem, and the cap is present. I'm now going to come back and I'm going to cover the fifth wheel. My airlines are in good condition. My emergency line, my electrical line, and my service lines, they are all properly connected to their destinations with no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and there is enough slack for me to make turns. My fifth wheel, there's no space between my fifth wheel and the platform. My fifth wheel is properly secured to the platform. My platform is properly secured to the frame, and all the hardware appears to be secured and in place. My handle is in the locked position. I'm going to come back here, and my jaws are securely locked around the kingpin. I'm now going to cover the passenger side of the engine. My alternator is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My AC compressor is also in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My AC dryer is in good condition, no welds, dents, or cracks. My AC lines are in excellent condition with no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. My turbocharger has no damage, no welds, dents, or cracks. My turbo intake has no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and no welds, dents, or cracks. My window washer fluid infill and reservoir are in good condition with no cracks and no leaks, and my cap here is present and secure. I'm now going to shut the hood. Going to latch it up on the passenger side. Honestly, I'm hoping I get this section. And I'm going to latch it up on the driver's side. That concludes my inspection. Okay, so I'm walking over to my truck right now. Door's open, gonna shut the door. Okay, so this is gonna be Class B. Okay, Class B. Start with your marker light. Okay, so my marker light is functional and in good condition. My fairings are in good condition with no cracks, dents, or other damage. My fender here is in good condition and is secure with no damage. My door is in good condition with no dents or cracks or anything like that. My handle is working. My latch is functional. The seal around the inside of the door is present and in good condition. My mirror bracket is secure. My mirrors are present and not cracked. My window is in good condition, not cracked. My steps are secure and in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My battery box is secure. My latch is functioning. The batteries inside of my battery box are in good condition. My air tanks are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My air tanks have no leaks. My DEF fluid tank is in good condition with no cracks or other damage. My cap is present and secure, and my straps are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks and minimal rust. My handle is secure and in good condition. My back of my truck here has no dents or other damage. My windows are in good condition. My frame is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks, no improper bends, no excessive rust. My exhaust pipe is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks, no excessive rust. My drive shaft is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My shock absorbers are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My air chambers are properly inflated and in good condition with no leaks or other damage. My air lines are in good condition. My emergency line, my electrical line, my service line have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts, and they're secured to their proper destinations, and there is enough slack in my air lines for me to make turns. My catwalk is in good condition with no welds, dents, cracks, or improper bends. My catwalk steps are secure and are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My fuel tank is secure with no welds, dents, or cracks, and no visible fluid leaks under my fuel tanks. My cap on my fuel tank is present and secure. The straps on my fuel tank are present, and there is enough rubber in between my straps and my fuel tank. My fender and my mud flaps are both secure and in good condition. My leaf springs have no welds, dents, or cracks and are properly secured by my leaf shackles and my U-bolts, which also are in good condition and have no welds, dents, or cracks. My brake chambers, which I can't see from here, but you can see from the other side, they're in good condition. They're properly inflated. They have no leaks. They have no welds, dents, or cracks. My brake drums are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My brake shoes have no less than 1/4 of an inch of rubber to allow for effective braking. The spacing of my tires is consistent and is proper, and there is no debris stuck in between my tires. My tires are properly inflated to approximately 95 psi. There is no less than 2/32 of an inch of tread depth in my tire treads. My tires are properly mounted to my rim, and my tires have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. My wheel rim is secure with no welds, dents, or cracks, or improper bends. My wheel hub is secure, properly secured by all bolts which are present, and my wheel hub has no welds, dents, or cracks. My valve stem, both of my valve stems here are present and secure and in good condition. Both of my caps on my valve stems are secure. My lug nuts have no welds, dents, or cracks. They are all present, and all of my lug nuts are properly secure. My air chamber is here in the back. They're in good condition. They are properly inflated. They have no leaks or other damage. My tail lights and my brake lights are in good condition and are functional. My license plate is present and secure. My apron, there's no space between my apron and my fifth wheel. My fifth wheel is properly greased. My fifth wheel is properly secured to the platform. The platform is properly secured to the frame. All hardware appears to be present and in good condition. My handle is in a locked position, and my jaws are locked around the kingpin. That concludes my Class B inspection. Bitch. This is going to be my inspection for Class C. Okay, I'm going to start with my coupling. My air lines are in good condition. My emergency lines, my electrical lines, and my service lines have no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. They are properly secured to their destinations, and there is enough slack for me to make turns. There is no space between my apron and my fifth wheel. My fifth wheel is properly greased. My fifth wheel is properly secured to the platform. My platform is properly secured to the frame. All hardware appears to be present and secured. My handle is in a locked position. and my jaws are locked around the kingpin. The front of my trailer is in good condition with no dents or cracks or other damage. Same goes for the side of my trailer. Good condition, no dents, no significant damage. My clearance lights are present, functional, and in good condition. My registration sticker and inspection sticker are both present and up to date. My DOT stickers are all present and in good condition. My landing gear is up and my handle is secured in the lock position. My marker light is in good condition and functional. My cross beams are all in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks or excessive damage. My floor is in good condition with no holes or other damage. My airlines are at least 18 inches above the ground. My tandem frame has no welds, dents, cracks, improper bends, excessive rust, or other damage. My tandem pins are locked in place. My axle is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. My shock absorbers are in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks. And my air chambers are properly inflated, in good condition with no damage. My brake chambers are in good condition with no welds, dents, cracks, or leaks. My brake drums are in good condition with no improper bends, welds, dents, or cracks. My brake shoes are in good condition. My brake shoes have at least 1/4 of an inch of rubber so as to ensure effective braking. There is proper and consistent spacing in between my tires, and there is no debris stuck in my tires. My tires are in good condition with no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. My tires are properly mounted to the wheel. My tires are inflated to approximately 95 psi, and my tires have at least 2/32 of an inch of tread depth. My wheel is in good condition. My wheel rim with no welds, dents, or cracks. My lug nuts are all present and secure as I'm testing. My wheel hub is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks, and it is properly secured by all bolts which are present. My valve stem here, as well as my valve stem back here, are both in good condition, and both caps are present. My mud flap is secure and in good condition. My ABS light and my marker light are both in good condition and functional. My clearance lights up at the top are in good condition and functional. My door is in good condition with no dents, cracks, bends, or other damage. My cords here are in good condition. My cables with no cuts or damage. My DOT stickers are in good condition and are present. My handles are latched and secure and in good condition. My ICC bumper is in good condition with no welds, dents, or cracks, and minimal bends. My license plate is present and secured. Would you like me to test the lights with your assistance?